welcome back to another video. I'm here to drop a crazy banger on all of you. Shout out to this guy. He's the reason why long form content videos will be coming back. I essentially was gonna give up completely on it and just capitalize on short form videos. But he was like, "Nah, bro, please grace us." So I was like, if you glaze me enough, I'd do it. And I got some glaze. But anyways, the video. If you can't tell or you can't read the title and you're like kind of illiterate or you have dyslexia, I can do that. I have a friend who has dyslexia. Not naming any names, but if he sees this video, then he knows I'm talking about him. Why don't I elaborate to you what the video is about in the form of a commercial? Hey, you. Yes, you, black little boy. Are you struggling to learn Japanese? Are you struggling
Yes.
with this seemingly very difficult language at a different Hey, you. Yes, you, black little boy. Are you struggling to learn Japanese? Do you find the language to be very hard? And are you struggling to learn Japanese particles?
Yes.
If yes, because I'm clearly listening, then meet Dawn. This black, gorgeous, beautiful, almost damn near sexy black man can teach you Japanese lickety split. All you have to do is just dial this number. He doesn't take cash. He takes no money. All his services are almost free. You just must I advise you to read the fine print. But text this number now or give a call. He likes those too. And go subscribe to his channel, Don Detours, and he will give you an exclusive view into his world of learning Japanese. Anything I've said and anything that happens after this cannot be used against me in the contempt of court. I'm just a voicer. I have no legal ties to this man whatsoever, and anything that happens cannot be held. I cannot be taken to court for any amount of defamation. I will sue majorly, and for any company that comes after me, I will probably off myself. La 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 la. Viewer discretion is advised. Yeah, so that's essentially what the video is going to be about. We're talking about Japanese particles. Yeah, man, I'm going to be covering the particles ka, de, wo, and o. So, yeah, if you're interested, let's get into it. First particle, ka. Ka is the particle. Is to elaborate itself. It is the question particle. And that's just the way I think of it in my head, but pretty sure I'm not the first person to come up with that. But it is the question particle. It is the particle that you add to the end of a sentence to turn the statement into a question. Here's an example. Nihongo wo benkyou shimasu, which means I study Japanese. But if you added ka to the end of that sentence, Nihongo wo benkyou shimasu ka, then it becomes a question. Are you studying Japanese? Are you? I hope you are. This is what these videos are for. Because if you're not studying Japanese, then I might just have to give you an N on your conduct. And I know that your mother is going to be very upset when she gets that phone call. So let's keep on track. Ka is a really and sometimes though you don't really have to add ka to the end of a sentence to make it a question. There are some question statements that are just questions, right? Like you don't necessarily have to put nani ka. You don't have to put ka at the end of nani because nani is a question. It is a question statement. So feel like that's just like the um de de is the particle in which the use of this particle is to determine the location of an action, right? So example sentence, bichi de nihongo wo benkyou shimasu, means that I will study Japanese at the beach. Bichi de, bichi de. It is next to the location. It is location. It is, what is it? Location plus de plus sentence, right? Bichi de, bichi is where I'm going to be. And then behind that, Nihongo. it's just Japanese, and then the verb benkyoshimasu, which means to study, which means I will be studying Japanese at the beach. It tells you where I'm going to do it at, right? I feel like that's pretty. I feel like I got that pretty like greatly across the point. So let's move on to the next one. Whoa. Wo, which is spelled WO, is the Japanese particle that tells you the object of a sentence and the verb of a sentence. It differentiates, so it allows you to tell which one is which. And wo comes after the object of the sentence. Object, wo, verb. Here's a sample sentence. Mizu wo nomimasu, which means I will drink water. But as you can see, mizu is the object of the sentence, while nomimas is the verb of a sentence. It's pretty straightforward once you really, get the gist of it. It's actually one of the, besides ka, it's one of the easier particles to use, because all it does is it just tells you what's the object verb, and if you know what the object and the verb of the sentence is, then it becomes incredibly easy to use. Let's move on to the next one. Last but not least, o. O is oftentimes it there isn't. Okay. First, let me elaborate what O is. O is just a honorific, right? An honorific is just a particle that gives like a higher status of meaning, right? It shows a form of respect. So whenever O is put in front of a in front of what would be an object, it shows that there is honor within that statement, that this object has honor behind its name, like Oshiro, which Shiro means castle, but castle in and of itself has an honor status because it isn't, the run of the mill object. It isn't the run of the mill building. It's different. It holds status. So when you're speaking Shiro, oftentimes you put Oshiro in front of it to show that it has status, it has class. I hope you enjoyed the video. I was originally gonna record the video outside, but my phone got really fucking hot, and also the lighting was very ass. I wanted to change the scenery, but sometimes you just can't do anything about it. If you like the video, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I'll be doing more videos like this. I know you want to see your boy, and follow me on TikTok. And until next time, peace.